Hey everyone, Mherex here, bringing you the Champs news live at 3. Getting kicked off with our portal review of Mr. McLovin 26 from the New Era Click. I hear McLovin's got some pretty killer ID. Haven't seen his ID personally, but I heard it's pretty good. He's League 16, 1.4 million roster, 226 size on his roster. He's been playing a long time. 1,713 days, 652 consecutive days. Did you take a break in there, McLovin? Is that why there was a break? Or have you been playing nonstop and just 653 days ago for some reason you missed? I'm curious. 93.8% total win percentage all time. That is not bad at all. Last 30 days, 1,527 battles. That's a good chunk. He's got the 1-2-3 kid. I still don't have him. I'm jelly about that. He's super fun to play. I enjoyed him in his preview a lot. He's got Alpha 5-star silver. Love Alpha. Mine is, I think, 5-star silver now as well. Super fun to play. Actually, he might be 5-star bronze and almost 5-star silver. That's right. He's going 5-star silver this month. Never mind. Zombie Brian, 5-star silver for me. He's awesome. Cena was my first 5-star silver. Tech Cena veteran salute. And right here, Shayna Baszler, I think the second best female in the game. Right behind Naomi being the number 1. So super jelly of the Shayna card. Wish I had that one. My guy has 17 5-stars, 88 4-stars, 106 3-stars, and 16 2-stars. So he'll be fine if he needs to do a talent up event or wants to, assuming we get one that's worth more than 4 points. He is also proving that Showboat is the best class, owning 50 Showboats, 5 Hall of Famers, and best feud rank last 365 is 1, 1873 faction heals this month in 30 days, 213 feud wins, top event finishes 601st in Supreme Strikers, 719 in $1 Million Mayhem feud, 758th in Semper Fi, 764 for the Mutant Titan feud, and 765 Road to Fame New Gen Flash feud. Top of his roster looks really great. Looks like he's done a pretty dang good job building his roster, so that's impressive. Nice job, McLovin. And thanks for always being on the streams, man. It's great having you there. I appreciate that. Let's take a look at the offers today. So we have the faction event, the zombie faction event. I can't think of what the name is right off. I suppose I could look at, I could close this and then you guys could see the scrolling bar. The zombie attacks faction contest. Get signed into the portal here. This looks like the same one that we've had going. This one is new. Mega limited time loot coin offer. 28 of the premium loot coins, 10 million coin, 500 TP, 10,000 faction points, 30 Alistair Black shards. That's probably going to be the better of the premium ones, it looks like, depending if there's something in game. The 28 pulls for 99 is the normal pricing, and the rest is bonus stuff. There's also a 19.99 with 5 premium pulls, 2 million coin, 200 TP, 3,000 faction points. This one is probably, if your faction does all the other stuff, the 19.99 is more than enough to do your share with this pack. So if you're trying to help your faction, this is a pretty good one at 19.99. Of course, then you have the $200 offer here, which I don't really get this one. This one that you'd better off buying the Alistair Black one twice. So if you're thinking about being a super whale and dropping 200 bones, make sure you get this one first. This one is much better. Better bang for your buck. And that's really about it for the new stuff. These are the ones you don't want to buy unless you have to, because you don't get any bonus stuff with them. It's just the normal coin pricing, so stay away from those. Don't forget to do your daily Lashley claim for those Lashley shards. Flash market, we can do today's free reroll. Don't forget to do yours. Let's see if there's anything I have to have. Mega burst of strength I don't have to have. I don't need anything else there. The spend event is going on the portal. So that $25 is your best pricing, best bang for your buck. After that, diminishing returns. So like if it was me and I decided, let's say, to get this 19.99 offer. I don't particularly love any other offer, so to pick up that next milestone in the coin event, I probably would grab myself 100 rubies. So if you didn't know, on Saturdays when the ruby market goes live, they basically, if you do one paid refresh, which is 69 rubies, you get one of the basic bags. So like Edge's basic bag has 20 shards in it. So you'd be paying $5 for 20 shards with a chance to get something else and to get something on the refresh. So typically that isn't the worst bang for your buck. So sometimes if I need $5 when I am spending to hit a milestone, like to go, with that 20, I'll give myself an extra 3 million coin for those $5, 5 Lashley shards, the epic shard chest, and then pick up that those rubies to do one refresh and give myself a basic bag and get 20 shards of, whichever character it is if I don't have them. So I typically will do that maybe 1 out of 2 or 3 weekends, where I'll at least do one refresh, sometimes more. It depends how close I am to the character, if I think it's worth it. And if I'm happy about what's going on in the game, I'll play a part on if I decide to get stuff like that. But it does make sense from value-wise to me, and that's what I'll do if I'm $5 short to hit a milestone for more coin, when I'm coin short. Sometimes it just doesn't matter and I don't spend it. But that, just giving you that option there. So let's go over to the game. You can see the pace here. 178,000. I think a lot of people should be ahead of that pace. Especially if you've gotten very far in today's event. You can see, which this is mind-boggling to me. I'm almost 3/5 of the way done with the MLC already, and I'm only ranked 1,243. So it's basically, and I'm well ahead of the pace. So it looks like thousands of people are on pace to max this MLC, right? Because I'm over 100,000 ahead of the pace, 120,000, and I'm only ranked 1,200. There's got to be thousands and thousands of people on pace to max this event. Lashley is really good. You're gonna want him if you can get him. So if you've never maxed an MLC before and it's looking like you're gonna, keep pushing. He will make a big difference for your roster for sure. Very high on him. Low charge moves. He's going to be great in feud. He will dominate yellow stipulation tours. If you don't have a good yellow guy, he'll be great there. So far the MLC points look to be kind of insane. I don't really, I don't know. This seems faster even than when we got the Bushwhackers, right? And a ton of people got Bushwhackers. So, and this is a 4-week event. So, way ahead of pace there. Lashley shards, I think I am slightly, right now, slightly ahead of pace. Let me look. I don't have my TP event done. I'm like maybe halfway through TP. I tend not to spend much of TP till I see the weekend event. So I think I'm like 60,000 TP spent. I try and hang on to that in case there's a weekend talent up, as long as I can. Lashley is down here somewhere. Yeah, I'm at 1,215 shards, so I'm still a little bit ahead of pace, which is pretty good. So I'll take that. But yeah, so I'm hearing 196K is currently ranked 4,000, and that's still a little bit ahead of pace. 182K, which is right at pace, is rank 4,797. So almost 4,800 people right now on pace, which is pretty cool. So keep pushing if you can, guys, if you're close, because Lashley's going to be a monster and he'll make a difference for you. Plus, you actually pick up a lot of resources in those milestones. So if you've never maxed an MLC, this may be the one for you. So keep getting what you can get. Hopefully your faction contributes enough when we have the blitzes and stuff, and those faction events, so you can get the MLC points. Lashley is a fantastic coach as well, for sure. Good call out, Master Jim. You're definitely going to want him. So let's take a look at the store here and see if we got any new offers in the store today. So if you don't do the portal, this gives you 6 pulls and 2,000 faction points. and 1.5 million coins. So if you don't want to do the portal, don't have access to the portal, this is a pretty good deal too. If you use Amazon coins, you can save even more. You have to purchase your Amazon coins. You have to set up Amazon App Store through Google Play. It's a little bit difficult. I did a video on it, but you can save some more money there. Not going to go super in depth into it because I've covered it before, but that one's pretty good. Otherwise, it's your normal pricing. If you just want to do one pull, it's kind of expensive. A roster booster. This isn't bad. Again, if you're not buying on the portal, these are regular loot coins for the regular zombie loot. 3 million coin. That's not bad, but again, it's nice to double dip on the portal when you can and pick up those rewards. Step ups, generally, I'm not doing any this month. MLC points are pretty readily available for me. I'm way ahead. The first rank is usually the best bang for your buck as far as MLC points, but really, if you're behind on the MLC and you're at least a little bit of a spender, Backstage Pass is the way to get big chunks of the MLC points. I got 24,000 this week. I think last week one I got like 32,000. I did end up doing it because Mr. Hefe said that I needed to, and a couple other people were like, dude, it's stressing me out, you're not doing it. So I got donoed the $10 to do it. So I did end up doing it. Like I said before, I do think it's great value. I just didn't like what they did with the weekend Backstage Pass. Two different things, so that's important to note. They are two different things. These one-time contest power packs, not bad either if you need faction points. Not so much this one, right? Like there's probably $99 deals generally on the portal. You get a lot more bang for your buck. $10 deal, 4 pulls, 1,500, not terrible. If you want to spend $10. Backstage Pass, you'd be better off getting though and not getting the pulls, in my opinion. So that's there. Also, again, this month, do keep in mind these ones. I'm buying these out every week because TP is one of my lower resources. And even if you buy these each week, you'll have enough, assuming you max the MLC. You have enough to spare to buy these each week. They're not the best value as far as TP goes. They're better than the small TP packs. These ones, they're better value than this. And typically, by the end, I have enough to buy all of these out, even with buying all of those. So these TP packs are worth buying ahead of the small ones. Otherwise, I think pretty much all the other TP offers are better. In the prize wall, but these are only here each week and they do refresh each week. So I picked these up during the week too. Other than that, I bought a few I bought the Blitz tickets, and then I bought a few of the Gauntlet Blitz turnbuckles to get those perks maxed or closer to max so I can blitz faster. Not important this week, but next week I'm sure we'll have blitz again. So that's it for the new stuff here. There is the premium loot, which we should go over. I haven't even opened it yet, actually. So, let's do my key pulls. I got like 15,000 to pull. Maybe we'll get some Lashley shards. Maybe some Z-Taker shards. Those are the two things I would like to get out of here. Z-Taker or Lashley shards. We'll just skip all. I don't plan on pulling a new card ever. But so the 20 Roman wouldn't be bad, but I have him recruited, so that's TP. So nothing amazing, really. 800 Charlotte is a lot, but I have a lot of her shards. So yeah, meh. I would have preferred Lashley or Z-Taker, but, you know, at least it's TP. These ones we went over. Rock Loot is new. That's a cash one. Only 25 pulls at 14,900. It's expensive. This one wasn't here yesterday. These two are both really, really good cards. Blue Blood's pretty good, kind of rare. Austin is definitely rare. He's one of the more rare Hall of Famers, I think. Of the older ones, anyway. Lashley's pretty dang good. Farouk is still really good. Acro Trish is super, super good. If Icon of WrestleMania Charlotte wasn't in the same class, people would talk about her a lot more. She's downright dirty. Don't like, of course, we have Shamrock. We have Killian Dane in here. Austin Showboat is still kind of rare, I think, but they might have given him away over Christmas. I can't remember. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong there. But there's just plenty of common guys in here too, and then you get shards as well. Not a ton of them. Featured percentage was 2.97, which is fairly high, but again, you're only getting 25 pulls, so this isn't the best cash loot ever, at least at the top. Only 2 mega rares, which both of these are really meh. So I'd just as soon not hit that tier at all. Super rare, of course, you got the People's Champ Rock in there, which is meh, but then you got these 4 right here, which is solid, then back to 4 more. 6, 8, 8, pretty meh. I guess Vader's still somewhat rare for... No, they gave him away, never mind. He was given away once. So yeah, very rare. There's some rare stuff in there too, so not terrible, actually. Rare, again, plenty of rare stuff. Plenty of not rare stuff, though, too. Do keep in mind the odds are weighted differently. So just because it says a 20% chance of rare doesn't mean if you pull a rare, it's the same percentage of getting Asuka as it is for getting Acro Trish. They're all weighted differently. And I have no way of knowing what those weights are, but they're in there. There's some decent stuff in the uncommons here, and then shards is just shards. So again, you guys know how I feel about these loots. If you're close to Drew, if you're close to Austin, Trish, or Blue Blood, this is a good cash loot to pull for because these are in the commons, and you have a 30% chance of getting one of those shards. So that's a good one to go for. So that covers that cash loot. It's okay. Pricing's a little bit expensive. Still think the JBL is the best of all of them. Although if you're chasing Naomi, this Bianca one was pretty good. So here's the premium loot. Haven't opened this one yet. It's 28 pulls for $100, so basically $4 a pull. So $1, $1.50 more expensive than normal. Featured is only 1.54%, which is pretty dang low. Because you're looking at 65-ish pulls percentage-wise to hit that, something like that, 60, 65. Then you go into super rare at 4%. We'll see what those are, and very rare. But I can already tell you right now, with the super low featured and looking at cards like these 3 right here, you know, Asuka, a lot of people have, so she's still, I wouldn't say she's common, but a lot of people have her. AJ in there, that's pretty gross, really, to be honest, for a premium loot. There's nothing premium about the featured in this one at all. So right now, I mean, if you need to do it for the faction, fine. Super rare, 4%. Let's see if this gets better. These 2 are pretty common, but this is actually better than the top one, I think, honestly. Aleister Black is still really good, actually really good. Zombie Bryant's incredible. Austin, I can clear content for you. He's not a top tier anymore, but he is pretty solid. But these 2, not so much in the super rare. Let's check very rare, 7%. Decent amount of commons in there, but it's not terrible for the 7% it's in. Going into rare, 16%. Black's in there. Honky Tonk Man's in there. If you didn't get Zombie Triple H, he's in there. Shards for Black and Roman. That's actually not too bad. Let's see what's in the uncommons. Z-Taker shards. And commons, finally. So the thing is, you probably aren't close on any of those shards, and these commons are pretty gross. So I wouldn't like, if this is one I was close to, say, shard pulling Z Page, I wouldn't be thinking about her in the commons necessarily on this one. There's just so much in there. Plus, at $4 a coin, it's not really a premium loot. To me, it doesn't feel premium to me. That's just my opinion. But really the best tier is probably the super rare and very rare, because you're more likely to hit it, and there's less garbage in there actually than the top one. Rare is okay, I guess, too, ish. Especially with Black. I don't know, guys. I still think, and I know I said this week 1, I still think as far as the paid loots, week 2, the normal one is pretty decent compared to week 1. It's definitely better. This premium one, I still feel like we got to get better paid loots than this month. This one doesn't excite me. I'll probably end up doing like 3 or 4 pulls for the faction if we needed to max it to do my part. but this loot doesn't impress me that great for a premium $4 a coin loot. So that's my thoughts on that. I think we're going to see better this month. I sure hope we do. So that's my take on the loot. And I think that is probably going to do it for the news today. I guess I can do my claim live on the news here, since I started at 3, but it's now much later than 3, obviously with the reset going. And I'll take that yellow TP. This is like the best feature they ever instituted. I love this thing. Lots of coin, lots of TP, easy to do. So thanks for watching, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments. Remember to like, subscribe, and share, as that really helps me out. And other than that, good luck out there.